Hey guys, welcome to Oxman Garage, and today I'm going to show you how to change the differential fluid on a 94 to 2004 Mustang. Hey guys, if you have a 94 to 04 Mustang and you're looking to change the fluid on your rear differential, I'm going to go step by step on how to do that. The first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that the vehicle is safely jacked on a level surface. 2 jack stands. Next thing you want is a drain pan. And we're going to start by loosening all the bolts up here. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is you want to loosen all of these bolts. The last one up here, you want to leave just a little bit loose, because when we untighten all of these bolts, we're going to pop the cover and drain all the fluid down into the pan. These bolts are 13 millimeter. Make sure you put the tag back on there. Alright, once you've removed all those bolts, you just leave the top one, and what you want to do is just pull the cover. Just dump all the fluid out that way. That way you're just keeping the cover stationary. Alright, you just want to take the cover off. So on this car, the customer had a leak right here at the bottom. So usually after this, you kind of want to like look at the cover. And on the bottom here, you can tell that the RTV was starting to give away here. It was causing a leak. On this one, I'm going to be using a Field Pro gasket. Just want to check the ring gear, make sure everything looks good. Alright, your next step is you're gonna start scraping off all this old RTV around the mating surface. You want to make sure you use a plastic scraper, not a razor blade, anything metal on metal. And you want to make sure that this mating surface is completely clean. Alright, so you want to get all the gasket material off so you have a nice clean surface to apply your new gasket or RTV. And this is kind of a comparison between the 7.5 and the 8.8. 7.5 is kind of an oval, while the 8.8 is more of a square, rounded square. So yeah, make sure you get all the gasket material off for a nice clean mating surface, and make sure you do that as well on the differential. Okay, so now you want to put your gasket on. You put your gasket on, and then you want to put a bolt on the top one, and then you want to put it right on top, like so. So once you got your top bolt started up there, you just want to screw in all the rest of your bolts, and then you just want to torque them in place. Alright, once you got all your bolts snug down, you want to torque them down with your torque wrench, and you want to torque these to 25 foot-pounds. And when you do this, you want to go in a crisscross pattern. So top, bottom, left, right, and so on. Just crisscross pattern. Alright, so now you want to fill the differential with fluid. The fill plug is right back here. Right here, I've already loosened it up. If you can't get this, you want to get some penetrating lube, PB Blaster WD-40. And this takes a 3/8 socket from a socket wrench. You want to get an extension, get here and just get this guy out. Okay, once you get this guy out, clean them out. It's got a magnet on it. There's going to be some junk on there. Alright, so now you want to fill your differential. So you want to buy one of these little hand pumps, and bought this at the store for $5 at Walmart. You just want to take like a clear hose and zip tie it in the front. And what you're going to do is you're going to stick this right in your differential fluid bottle, and you're just going to pump and stick that in the hole. Also, when you're filling, you want to make sure the car is nice and level. You don't want to overfill or underfill it. Alright, just to kind of show you my setup, here's the bottle here. I actually had to cut the top here so that this pump would fit all the way in the bottom. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to run your hose right into the fill. Okay? And you're basically going to pump until it starts pouring out the back. Okay, so you just pump, and when it starts coming out the back, you know that your differential is full and you're done. Alright, once you're done filling it up, you want to put your fill plug back in and snug it down. And then next thing you want to do is go for a drive. Nothing rough, no wide open throttle, but just go for a nice little drive, go for a cruise. When you come back, you want to check for leaks near the gasket area there. When you're all done with your oil, you want to pour it into a container and properly dispose of it. There's a lot of community recycling centers, places that will take this oil for free. So just to kind of show you, this is an 8.8 out of a Mustang Cobra, so you can tell that it's a little bit bigger. And this has actually got the spider gears, and this is a traction lock, so that means that both tires will spin. It's where the 7.5 that I was previously working in, that does not have a traction lock, and that's an open differential. The other thing too is on this differential, the fill plug is actually on the top of that ridge right there. It's where on the 7.5 it's on the bottom, so it's on the top right there. Here's an aftermarket differential cover for an 8.8. This is a Ford Racing fin unit. So the fins right there kind of keep it cooler than the stock one, where that 7.5 just had like a metal plate. These actually have fill holes on the top and the bottom, so they're a little bit easier to service the fluid rather than taking the whole cover off. Here's another aftermarket cover. This is a heavy duty aluminum piece, CNC machined. Comes with the same fill and drain plugs on the top, and this actually has like a loaded torsion bolts on either side. That way this prevents flex on high horsepower applications. So if you're making a lot of horsepower at the rear end, then you want to think about buying one of these. And just one more thing before I end my video: whenever you're looking at a rear differential on any of the Fords, they're going to have this tag back here, and when you look at that tag, you're going to see on there 327. That means you have 327 gears, and this is 7.5, means a 7.5 diff. If you had an 8.8 or even some of the 7.5s have traction lock, there would be an L in between the 3 and the 2 and the 7 to indicate that this is a traction lock rear differential. Alright, if you guys have any comments or questions, please do so in the comments section about changing your rear differential fluid and your SN95 94 to 2004. Please subscribe. This is Josh with Oxman Garage.